You and Goldust. The the build to this is something that blew my mind because on television in 1996, you were not seeing what we were seeing on Monday Night Raw. You get unconscious, you're knocked out, you're on a gurney. Goldust comes up to save your life, and he's supposed to give you mouth to mouth, but in reality, he's a very flamboyant character. So we're being suggested that he is trying to kiss you. And so, what was the plan going into this? This is 1996. This is not a commonplace. No one's very open about being gay in reality. And so what is going on through your mind being pitched this idea?
Well, the idea was he was supposed to take his hand and cover my mouth. And, like that, and you kiss his hand.
Yeah.
Instead of my mouth. But he decided he was going to do a ha-ha, and he was going to kiss me for real. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. And it was live TV, so I couldn't get up and do what I wanted to do because, we had the script written out already. And I was like, well, it's done now. All I can do is get him back.
Did you get him back?
Yeah, a little bit. I love Dustin though, man. But I got him back a little bit.
Yeah, that is a memory that at the time, again, I got to keep bringing it up, 1996, in today's world, we're talking about in 2023, everyone's very open about who they are and who they want to be in the world. But in 1996, you weren't seeing this stuff on television or even movies, anywhere. So having this, was there a backlash maybe from USA or any of the advertisers? Because it feels like at the time, people would be like, that, we don't like this.
No, I don't think there was any backlash. If there was, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah. Okay, because I know there's weird segments with like people getting. I remember Duke to Dumpster Drozy hit Jerry Lawler in the head with a trash can, and USA was like up in arms about a headshot with a trash can. And here we are, 96, doing a kiss angle with two men, and I can imagine in my brain they would not be okay with it. In today's world, this would be fine. They'd be like, oh, okay, whatever.
Right.
You do you. But King of the Ring 96, you end up winning the Intercontinental Championship. How are you feeling about this? Because we mentioned it a little while ago. First African-American Intercontinental Champion of all time. This title has been around since, I believe, the 70s with Pat Patterson holding it in an imaginary tournament. But how does that happen? How are you feeling winning this championship?
I didn't know how to feel, man. I mean, I was just feeding off the crowd, the way they were applauding and standing up, and that just made me feel so good. At that point, it wasn't about the belt. It was about being accepted. And we were in, Green Bay, Wisconsin, I believe?
I think so, yes.
Where there ain't too many black people. And, to see them fans stand up like they did, they touched my heart, man, and changed my mind about a lot of things.
And what kind of things in your mind were being changed about? Exception? Representation?
Well, you had reputation. The fact that I heard that Shawn Michaels told Vince that the people wasn't ready for a black champion, and the people definitely showed them they were ready.
Yeah, of course.
So I mean that performance was, when that belt was unbelievable. It was almost up there with the most. I graduated from the Army, most distinguished undergraduate.
Yeah.
Which is the #1 guy out of 2,000 soldiers. I graduated top of the class, #1.
Wow.
And it was almost as great as that.
Of course. Again, those moments, you coming in and running down and knocking over the two jesters holding the door, and quite an event. In the same evening, Steve Austin wins the King of the Ring tournament. So there's two huge moments on this night in general. But you mentioned Shawn Michaels because after you win the Intercontinental Championship here at King of the Ring 96, you kind of placed a Shawn Michaels buddy. You're on TV with him a lot. You're teaming up with him at pay-per-views. What was your relationship like with Shawn Michaels? Because you just said you heard him say they weren't ready for a black champion, but clearly they were, and now you're kind of put together on TV. Is there a backstage, friction?
No. I was just wanting to get the belt off him. I just want to take his belt.
Yes.
That's what I was feeling. Since he made that statement. And I think that's right before he lost his smile. It was. He lost his smile. And I just wanted his belt, man.